Why, she's all for it. What worries her is he doesn't do anything about it.
A not uncommon dilemma, sir.
I mean, what's it all about, Jeeves? I mean, he loves her, she loves him, so what's the snag?
His lordship is a gentleman of scruples. He feels that being of straitened means himself, he has not the right to propose to a young lady as wealthy as Miss Stoker.
Oh, I see. So unless old man Stoker buys the hall, poor old Chuffy will continue to be Kid Lazarus, the man without a bean. And yet why, Jeeves? I mean, plenty of bus blokes have married uffy girls before now.
His lordship is a gentleman who feels strongly on this particular point, sir.
Well, there's only one thing for it, Jeeves. Chuffy must be shoved over the brink.
I do not quite follow you, sir.
What he needs is a jolt. If he thought that there was a grave danger of some other bloke scooping her up, well, wouldn't that make him forget those dashed silly ideas of his and charge ahead, breathing fire through the nostrils?
Jealousy is undoubtedly a powerful motivating energy, sir.
Do you know what I'm going to do, Jeeves?
No, sir.
I'm going to kiss Miss Stoker and take care that Chuffy sees me do it.
Really, sir, I could not...
Please, Jeeves, I have the whole thing taped out. After lunch, I shall draw Miss Stoker aside into the seat in the shrubbery. You will then arrange for Chuffy to follow her. Waiting until I see the whites of his eyes, I shall then fold her in a close embrace. If that doesn't work, nothing will.
I consider that you would be taking a decided risk, sir. His lordship is in an extremely and highly emotional state.
No, Jeeves, I desire no further discussion. At 2:30, inform Miss Stoker that I would like a word with her at the stone bench in the shrubbery. At 2:31, inform Lord Chuffnell that she would like a word with him. The rest you can leave to me.
Very good, sir.
And the propeller's going to take about a week to repair. So it looks like we're going to be stuck down in a little harbor down there.
What a damn nuisance for you.
Tell you what we'll do. Why don't you folks come on out to the Gypsy Queen and I'll show you around.
Oh, your yacht. That would be very nice.
I bet you've never been on a yacht before, even. I have. I've been on trillions of yachts.
Hey, Dwight, is that a way to behave?
Give me 5 shillings! I'll give you 5 stupid shillings!
Don't run, Seabury dear. You might hurt yourself.
You said you wanted to talk to me.
Well, quite. Let's sit on the bench, old thing. Right.
That fella Jeeves, does he come with a house? I sure would like a fellow like that to look after me.
Well, you haven't agreed about the house yet.
Oh, sure we have. You got yourself a deal.
You're going to buy it?
Absolutely. Where's Pauline?
I don't know.
You sure that Wooster fellow has left?
Absolutely.
Pardon me, your lordship, but Miss Stoker was asking for you. She's in the shrubbery.
Oh, I'll go.
It was Lord Chuffnell she particularly asked for.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you'll want to see her old daddy.
Dashed funny thing, love.
Did you bring me all the way out here to tell me that love's a dashed funny thing?
Well, no.
What I want to know is why did that child demand 10 shillings from me?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Right. This is it.
What are you doing? Bertie!
Wooster!
Ah!
What in Hades do you think you're doing?
Well,
I think he's got a touch of the sun, Daddy.
He'll have a touch of my boot if he starts all this again.
look, I can explain.
Pauline, go back to the house.
You come too, Daddy.
Let me tell you, Wooster, one more stunt like this and you'll find yourself in need of serious repair.
Oh, look, obviously, I wouldn't dream of that.
Enough, I say.
No, all I was trying to do...
Quiet!
Right. So, all in all, Brinkley, not the most successful of Bertram's stratagems.
How do you mean?
Well, it didn't work.
Here he is now, anyway.
Stoker?
No, your so-called Lord Chuffnell. I'm off.
Ah, Chuffy. Enter, old sport.
Hello, Bertie.
Something amiss, Chuffy?
Why didn't you tell me you'd been engaged to Pauline Stoker?
What? Oh, no, look here, Chuffy. The whole thing didn't last more than 48 hours from kick-off to final whistle. And since then, absolutely nothing.
Do you swear that? And there's nothing between you now?
Nothing whatever. So, charge in, old man. The girl's absolutely potty about you.
Who told you that?
Well, she did.
She really does love me.
Passionately, I gather.
Oh. Well. Well, I'm, sorry if I, seemed a bit rattled for a moment. You see, when a chap's just about to get engaged to a gal, it's rather a jar to find she was engaged to someone else just a few months before.
So you've proposed to her, then?
Yeah, not yet, but I'm going to.
Uh-huh. And what about the off situation?
The what?
The off, the dibs, the do-re-mi, the happy cabbage, the oil of palm.
Yes, I do speak English. It's all right. Stoker's agreed to buy the hall.
Really? Oh, well, Chuffy, that is good news.
I'm going to pop the question tomorrow. We've been invited out to the yacht.
Wonderful. Well, Chuffy, I hope you'll be very, very happy. I can honestly say that Pauline is one of the nicest girls I've ever been engaged to.
But I wish you'd stop harping on about that engagement.
I'll never lose sight of the fact, Chuffy, that the betrothal only lasted 2 days, during both of which I was in bed with a nasty cold.
Yeah, she must have had a wonderful time being engaged to you. What on earth made her accept you, I wonder?
You know, I once consulted a knowledgeable pal, and his theory was that the sight of me hanging around like a loony sheep awoke the maternal instinct in woman. There may be something in this.
I'd like to propose a toast. Ladies and gentlemen, to the Chuffnell Hall Hotel.
Chuffnell Hall Hotel.
This is just my room. There's loads more. My uncle gave me a horse for Christmas. We had a dance once in the main saloon. It's so big. Thousands of people dancing. Give me 5 shillings.
Hades was that?
Stop it! Get out! Stop it!
Come on!
Hey!
Give you a kissy, all right then. Oh, that was right on the end of my nose. Bend over. Oh, bye-bye. Boo. Booty, 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 boo.
I say, Jeeves.
Good afternoon, sir.
Something amiss. The Chuffnells look like a French army who just got to Moscow and discovered its early closing day.
The simile is an apt one, sir.
Go straight to your room and stay there, you horrible little child.
But he was only...
Upon witnessing the position of affairs, Mrs. Pongleton uttered a sharp cry and struck Master Dwight with considerable force on the right ear, sir.
Upon which, of course?
Precisely, sir. Mr. Stoker, espousing the cause of his son, aimed a powerful kick at Master Seabury.
Oh, Jeeves, tell me you got him.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jeeves, have a prawn.
Thank you, no, sir. A heated altercation then broke out between Mrs. Pongleton and Mr. Stoker. She called on Lord Chuffnell for support, and he proceeded to take Mr. Stoker to task for the assault.
And then?
High words ensued, sir. The upshot being that Mr. Stoker, with considerable warmth, informed Lord Chuffnell that if he supposed that he, Mr. Stoker, intended to purchase Chuffnell Hall after what had occurred, then he, Lord Chuffnell, was in grave error. Upon this...
Get it over, Jeeves. I can see what's coming.
Yes, I agree with you that the whole affair does have something of the dark inevitability of Greek tragedy. His lordship, I regret to say, became somewhat unguarded in his speech.
He ticked Stoker off.
with considerable vigour, sir, stating in an extremely candid manner his opinion of the latter's character, commercial probity, and even appearance.
Well, that must have put the lid on it.
It did create a coolness, sir.
Before all this happened, had Chuffy said anything to Stoker about wanting to marry Miss...